Diablo Cody's 2009 horror comedy flick Jennifer's Body first hit theaters, it was met with negative reviews and considered a box office flop, but it is now regarded as a feminist cult film. Why? The audience the film was actually intended for, women, discovered the piece and became enthralled. 2009 was a time of rampant misogyny in tabloids, online blogging, and early social media beginning to thrive. All this in mind, the marketing of Jennifer's Body was a complete disaster. There are several articles and video essays that go into full detail of everything that happened, but from the beginning, this movie was almost set up to fail. When Jennifer's Body came out, there was a ready-made narrative waiting for it. The script was trying too hard. It was too sexualized, or maybe not sexy enough. It was trashy, empty B-movie with delusions of grandeur. Since this movie has more depth to it and not just a movie of Megan Fox being hot for 2 hours, it was met with angry reviews from men who felt they were promised and owed that based on the marketing. One reviewer writing, "Jennifer's Body is not funny, nor is it sexy. The girls keep their clothes on. Nor is it scary. It's all just special effects." Diablo Cody, when coming up with Jennifer's Body, knew exactly what she wanted to write about: the horrors of teenage girl friendship. She wanted girls and women to see this movie. Karen Kuzma, the director of the film, said, "From the outset, I always felt this is a horror movie about toxic friendships between girls, and on a larger scale, it's about how these alliances between girls get distorted and corrupted by the patriarchy." Diving into the themes of Jennifer's Body, it becomes clear why this film is looked at even more so now with a feminist lens. In the wake of the Me Too movement, this film became appreciated for showing power imbalance and trauma that symbolically feel similar to what survivors have brought up in their stories. When Jennifer is being tortured by these male band members, they are laughing at her as she struggles and begs for mercy. In the Vox article, How Jennifer's Body Went from a Flop in 2009 to a Feminist Cult Classic Today, Constance Grady points out, "Watching that moment in 2018 brings up unavoidable echoes of Christine Blasey Ford's testimony about Brett Kavanaugh's alleged assault on her when she was a teenager, of the phrase, 'Undeniable in the hippocampus is the laughter,'" Grady writes. Jennifer's pain is funny to these men. For them, it's a lark, but for her, it's a moment of trauma that is going to change her forever. Another theme presented is the exploration of toxic friendship. Needy is always trying to please Jennifer, and Jennifer oftentimes is using her and manipulating her. Though Needy is aware she's being treated badly, she still wants things to be right with Jennifer. She is desperately seeking her approval. Jennifer loves Needy despite treating her the way she does, and more than anything, she seeks control over her. She is envious of Needy and Chip's relationship, and she's protective over things happening to Needy. These themes of manipulation, gaslighting, competition with one another, power imbalance, and constantly leaving you unsettled are often present in relationships that are toxic. Diablo Cody explores this so eloquently because we constantly see the two struggling to make do with their relationship while also desperately wanting to still connect. So in the end, this is a well-done film that is not only dark but very humorous and campy with Cody's script. It's an enjoyable popcorn flick while also giving you a lens into the horrors of patriarchal control. Since this film tackled that, it subsequently was attacked for that and unintentionally punished via marketing. To end this, a quote from Diablo Cody. "I have long defined filmmaking and directing in particular as just a sort of long-term act of letting go," she said. "It's honestly just gratifying that people are sort of reapproaching or reassessing this film. I like to remind everyone that this movie is still the same. It's the same movie, it's the movie we always made, and it was the movie we always wanted to make. And maybe it just came several years too early."